what we have is a pen that has either 4 gigabytes of memory or it has 8 gigabytes of memory. So this pen operates on dot-enabled paper, but you can either print your own paper or you can buy it from us. So here's the way it works. When I touch this button and it says REC on my pen, that means that it's now recording all of the audio that it hears and all of the video. So the pen allows me to do things as a teacher I wouldn't ordinarily do. So maybe I was going to try to show the bubbling effect in a chemistry equation. Or perhaps I just wanted to draw something and show the students how you actually draw a three-dimensional object in art. So anything that you're doing in a classroom has application for the use of this pen. So now what I'm going to do is just to go back and give you an illustration. And notice I'm not going to write anything here that makes any sense. I'm just putting a mark. But what that mark is going to do is going to tie that mark to what I was actually saying. So let's hit the stop button. So now when I go back and I touch this right here, and all of the video. So audio and visual is now being picked up by the pen. Now watch over here. Doesn't say anything. And notice I'm not going to write anything here that makes any sense. I'm just putting a mark. So I can come over here and I can touch anywhere that I have actually recorded is available. Okay. Now that's cool in itself. So what you see here, what do you see for use as a student? If you were a student in the classroom, how could this help you? What could you do? If you were in college, how would it help you?
Well, if I was in college, I could write my notes and I could read them back.
Well, what's the difference between that and a high school student?
Yes.
They need the same thing. Middle school students, they're notoriously poor note takers. So this gives them the opportunity to go back and listen to their teacher over and over and over again. So here's the beauty of it. Now, how do I make that lesson accessible to my students? Well, this is as easy as this, my friends. All I do is I plug my pen into a little USB micro cable. Everything that I have written, all of the pages of my notes that I've written for months and months and months is now still available on my pen. So here's a teacher doing double-digit multiplication. So this is a new way to do this. So you send the kids are at home, they're learning a new method of teaching math, and you have no clue how to help them as a parent. So now you can go and listen to this teacher and she can show you how to do this. So we can do it with all kinds of science, we can do math, we can do social studies, it doesn't matter. Anything that you would like the student to rehear or that has audio connected to it, you can add that. So it works on all computers. They're under $200. So here's us now, here's our audio. And all of the video. So audio and visual is so now here it is. Picked up by the pen. And notice. So the pen allows me to do things. And see how I can do things in sequence? So maybe I was going to try to show the bubbling effect in a chemistry equation. Now remember that mark? And notice I'm not going to write anything. So it doesn't matter. So for students who have dysgraphia, students who are dyslexic, students who have a hard time, we know that 50% of our kids in the state of Florida are failing algebra. The reason why they're failing algebra is because algebra is very procedural. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So they're taking notes. They're getting step 1. They're getting part of step 2, but the teacher's already on step 5 and they've missed 3 and 4. So now they can go back and go home with their notes and they can re-listen.